Hi, this is Gordon. I'm with Maximum PC Magazine. We've heard a lot about tablets and smartphones replacing the need for laptops and desktops and PCs and the like. I don't really believe that's true. I'm going to show you a couple cool things that you can use your phone to do and your tablet to do that'll work with your PC. This, of course, is a Blu-ray 3D movie playing on this really cool HP Envy 3D notebook, but I'm controlling it using my Android phone. This is the brand new PowerDVD 11 Ultra, which has remote support. You basically connect your notebook to your Wi-Fi network, connect your Android to it, and I now suddenly have full control over my PowerDVD. So play, pause, I can turn the volume up, go forward, mute it. Pretty damn cool, right? There's also an additional set of controls for people who actually know what these buttons do. I don't, no one does. But that's not all. This is a cool thing. If you click the module button, you can actually view the photos and movies and music that's stored on your Android phone. So if I click on Photos, it kicks it out of the Blu-ray mode. And here's the cool thing. Okay, I need to mouse over and click on this tab. I can't do that without a mouse, right? Well, there's actually mouse support in the application. Move up, click. Now I'm looking at photos that are streamed directly from my Android phone to the laptop. These photos, again, are not being stored on the laptop, although there is an option to copy them. They're actually being displayed off of the laptop. And then pretty cool, you can say, select this photo, I want this picture. So if I have this installed on my home theater PC, come on, I move down here, I click play. I can bring home pictures that I've taken that day and play them in a slideshow created on my home theater PC to show my family or friends who probably don't want to see them, but they're going to have to watch them anyway. Other options, of course, we can go back to modules, music. So again, we can view music on the laptop and play through the collection, and movies. So it's pretty cool. You can do slideshows with your device, but you can also do video. So I'm going to demo you some videos playing directly off this phone. These videos are stored, again, on this Android phone, using it to control. I am now streaming a movie that is stored on this phone, on the SD card, directly to this laptop, which, of course, would be your home theater PC. Pretty neat, right? But there's also other things you can do. I'm also going to show you what you can do with an iPad and Zenby Notebook in Photoshop. Okay, so we just showed you some really cool stuff that you can do with your Android phone, but what about tablets? This, of course, is Apple's iPad 2. Unfortunately, there is not an Android version yet, but Adobe tells us it is coming very soon. This is Photoshop CS 5.1, and also this will be a feature baked into the upcoming 5.5. What Adobe has done is they've added an API that lets you control your Photoshop with your tablet. This is one of the apps that's available actually today in the marketplace. There will be 3 of them. This, of course, you will recognize is the familiar Photoshop palette. There are literally probably, I don't know, 1 million little different palette tools if you want to pick. So if you really want to access the magic eraser, you can drag and drop it onto this. Now what this lets you do is if you're working in Photoshop, this expects you to still sit in front of your computer to use your mouse and keyboard to do your normal Photoshop stuff. But the cool thing is now you sort of have this quick to access palette that you can customize very easily. Right now in Photoshop, it's not very easy to customize. You can also then click this to change your screen mode. I want to go to an all black background. I want to change it to actual pixels. Go back to the screen mode again. But that's not all you can do with this one application. This is the Adobe Nav in the App Store. If you click on this other one, this actually lets you look at other photos you have open. So if I have, you know, like most people do in Photoshop, I've got 10 or 15 different photos open. If I want to pick it, come on, there we go. And I'm going to go back here. Let's switch screen modes, actual pixels. Right, so you can just, instead of the usual sort of tabbing through or going back and switching views to pick your photo, you can do it all from your tablet. And there's also information as well. Now that's just one of the applications they have. So I'm going to click New. I'm actually going to create a new blank image. I'm going to go back out if I can figure out how to use this thing. Now I'm actually going to show you Color Lava, which is very much only for certain people that know how to really sort of exploit the painting features in Photoshop. But this lets you sort of mix your Photoshop colors using it. This is a water, using your traditional sort of painting techniques for painters. Obviously this is for people who are very much only interested in using it to paint. It's not going to appeal to everybody, but it is kind of cool because you sort of get the mixes a little more naturally like you would if you were painting. But besides Adobe Nav and Color Lava, there's also the last one is Easel, which lets you paint on here. And the cool thing is, you can then transmit it to, notice I'm now using my fingers to paint. Settings, I'm going to send this to Photoshop. Cool. And that's Photoshop CS 5.1, now with iPad support, soon have Android support. The cool thing is, there's an API that Adobe's opening up, so developers will be able to make a bazillion different applications. They can control your Photoshop with your tablet computer. The app is available today from the Apple's, whatever store they call it, App Store I believe, and you'll soon be able to also download the Android version from the Android App Store. If you want to run PowerDVD 11 Ultra, with your Android smartphone or iPhone store, you'll also have to download the app today from those stores. That's free if you have Ultra. If you have to have Standard, you got to pay a little extra to upgrade to Ultra. So a lot of people have been saying that, again, mobile devices are going to kill PCs. Obviously that's not true. This is two really cool applications for mobile devices working with your PC. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more as we go on. This is Gordon. I'm with Maximum PC. Come back to MaximumPC.com for more news.